wonderful month of May has come and gone. We've got Spider-Man news, we've got horror movie news, we've got James Bond news, but we still don't have a trailer for Avengers Doomsday. I left for a month, I've returned, and it's still not here. Kevin Feige, what are you doing? Welcome one and all to the With Space Podcast! What's happening, troops, and welcome back to the With Mates podcast, and welcome back, one and all, to the catch-up. Yes, this is your monthly catch-up with me, Andrew Grayson, with he, Joseph Boone.
Hello.
And the Craig Andermany.
Joseph nearly forgot it was a visual.
I forgot I had to
medium.
speak, man. Yeah. That's how tired I am.
This is an all-video podcast. There is no audio. He does not speak. Yes, we're back with another wonderful catch-up where me and the boys just catch up with what's going on in life and talk all things movies, all things TV shows, all things games, and whatever else tickles our pickle. How are we, boys? How's your May been?
May has been busy. May has been so busy, but like, Christ alive, I can't wait to see the end of it.
Oh,
good God!
We got a wee bit of sun in Scotland.
We did. We got a nice weekend
our
of
summer.
sun.
That's our week of summer come and gone, lads.
There we go, lovely.
But yeah,
so I don't have a drink. Hang on,
one of them. I think May's been a good month, especially when you think about like media and stuff like that. We've had some really good films. We've had some really good TV shows. We are doing kind of headed up by Craig. We're now doing our scoring system much more. What would you say?
Formally,
officially. Yeah, officially.
Like,
we've got an official.
We're keeping track of it.
Yeah, we're making sure that we do it. Again, and let me make one thing clear, right? If you disagree with our scores, get in the comment section. Have an argument with us, because even we disagree with our own scores, because we are doing a democratic thing where we all take a vote. Now, we're not all going to be able to see everything that we're all watching. So, for instance, there's certain films that I've seen that the boys haven't seen, or vice versa. There'll be shows that they've seen. But whoever is part of the review will give a score, we average it out, and that's what the score is. There's already been some tactical voting, which I am a big fan of, but not a fan of.
We should not be having tactical voting.
I agree.
Really, we should be doing tactical voting, my friend.
Shame on all of you.
Shame on all of you.
I actually thought, after seeing your guys' scores, I thought you all rated Mando and Grogu really low. I think it might be the pod's first 11 out of 10. Really,
it's up to Craig, maybe I.
The bit where like Grogu takes the lightsaber out and says it's Groguin time, and he Grogu's everywhere. I think that was the best bit of the film.
I get that you're doing that to be facetious
like
and take the piss, but
Grogu
best
everywhere.
believe that would up at least one score for me.
I've still not seen it yet. I've not had time to see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
It's definitely worth a watch.
You'll love it, Joseph.
Definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, it's good.
But yes, what we're going to talk about on the catch-up this week, we've got the first reactions from Spider-Man. Spider-Man's coming, we're 2 months out, a month and a half out, of Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out. We've had test screenings have been seen by people, and we've got the first reviews, so we're going to talk about that. Obviously, we'll give you a spoiler warning if you want to know absolutely hee-haw about said reactions. We'll give you time to fast forward. Because even like Vash, who obviously I do a lot of the Marvel stuff with, and we usually talk about it, and he would go into Reddit and go into the depths and basically just spoil the film for himself before he sees it. He didn't want to know anything about it, so he's not seen the reactions or anything. There is rumours that we're going to get a new trailer for it anytime in the next coming weeks. We'll obviously be reacting to that. But it's all rated and ready to go. It's just a matter of when they're going to drop it. We've also had Spider-Noir drop on Amazon Prime, all 8 episodes. Craig has somehow, don't know how he's found the time, because he's the busiest man in Scotland, but he's found the time to binge all 8 episodes. I'm 4 episodes deep, so I'll give you my review in progress, and Craig can give us his final review.
It was background noise for some of it, I'm not going to lie,
Nice,
but
nice.
yes, I did manage it.
We can talk about the films that we've seen this week, or if there's any shows that you want to bring into.
I've got a few shows I'd like to talk about.
Same, actually. There's one that I watched like 2 months ago, or it was 2 months ago, but obviously I wasn't on the catch up last month, so I couldn't talk about it. But I'm talking about it now. And then we'll give you a rundown of what's coming on the podcast the next kind of in June, basically, because there is lots coming in June. there's minimum 7 films that I would like to see/cover.
Mhm.
But will we start with the big news? Will we start with Spider-Man? Or will we leave
Please,
that
let's
to the
do
end?
it.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
the first response of Spider-Man has come out, and here is what we've been told. So here are the reactions to the screening of Spider-Man: Brand New Day. The best fight scene in the MCU happens in this movie, which I think is a big claim.
That's a big claim.
Because
We've had Doomsday.
Wait,
what's it called? Endgame. We had the Endgame fight. So
Craig, we had the fight between Samuel Jackson and what's her face from Game of Thrones at the end of Secret Wars. How are we going to be able
first
to
of
top
all,
that?
that's fucking wrong, right? That's not who fought. Okay.
tell me you didn't see it when it. Tell me you
Yeah,
didn't see
exactly.
No, tell me your show was unmemorable.
Yeah,
that's how little.
Okay,
that
cool.
made
Let's
impact.
pick the worst thing they did. No, let's talk about it. Right, there's some great fight
Let's
scenes.
talk about Captain America versus Hulk.
Yeah.
Or Red Hulk, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's talk
You
about
guys
that.
are the worst, man.
I didn't know. I was like, wait,
why are we
Captain
why are
America
we
didn't
starting
fight
with such a
Hulk,
negative
and
point,
I
man? Paul's
forgot
not
Brave
here.
New World happened.
Yeah. No, let's talk about Winter
Living-
Soldier. Let's talk about. I'm trying to think some of the Civil War. There's some really good.
What would you
fight
say
scenes and
the
stuff.
best fight?
Infinity War fight was cool. The Thor.
Well, it
Thor coming
depends
in.
on how you're looking at it. Is you're going to are you saying fight scene in the sense of maybe like more grounded one on one, or are you talking scale?
Mono.
Kind of like obviously in terms of scale, your Infinity War and Endgame are the ones that
Yeah.
you're talking about.
We'll give you two. We'll give you mono a mono, and then
Mono
we'll
a
give
mono,
you,
right?
yeah.
Mono a mono. You go Civil War, Cap,
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, Iron Man.
That's a 2v1, but I'll give it to you.
But you get my point, though. It's more hand to hand, punchy. Whereas if you talk powers and stuff, or well, 1-on-1, Thanos versus Strange, Infinity War.
What about one of the Black Panther against Killmonger?
Yeah, that's a good fight. Like
That's
that
a good
as well.
fight.
I'm trying to think what else. Spider-Man. Has Spider-Man had any good ones?
I
fought
quite
Vulture.
like Spider-Man versus Vulture.
Yeah.
I do really like that fight.
Also,
that was a good fight.
the ending to No Way Home, the three of them. But that's just because of that's just like pure nostalgia for me. Like I see when I see that scene when they're running
That
off the
is up
scaffolding,
there.
I'm just like,
That
fuck
is
yeah,
really
childhood,
up
man.
there.
It's so good. But there's different ways that you can look at it, and there are so
yeah.
many good fights as well. And like the hallway fight in Guardians Volume 3 is fantastic.
Well, I mean, the fight at the end of are we counting Netflix Daredevil in this? Because the last
part of
fight
the
in
MCU.
season 3 between Daredevil, Fisk, and Bullseye, that's up there for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I would say. But then, yeah,
Oh, by the way, have you seen? Was that real? That picture, a wee picture got leaked to Bullseye in his new
there's
costume.
loads.
Oh.
Yeah. Looks really good. Apparently, they're doing the white eyes, and people are like,
Yes.
DC, you can do it for Batman now. Look at how good that looks. Do it for Batman. So that'd be interesting for Brave and the Bold.
Interesting.
I've seen some interesting castings. We'll get to that. We'll stick to Spider-Man, but remind me to talk about the castings for Batman 2 and Batman Brave and the Bold.
Let's do it.
So what else is in this leak? This Spider-Man leak?
Sadie Sink's character is the best character in the movie and one of the best characters in the multiverse saga. Are we still saying she's going to be
Jean Grey then? She's got to be, or she's
gotta be Jean Grey.
baby Spider-Man. She's the whatever. she's called. Mayday Parker. Yeah, she'll be one of those two. I
So that's
think.
bold, man. Bold when you consider who's in
I
this
think
film.
it's more likely she's Jean Grey.
Yeah, I think so.
Just because of the character she's played recently. I think she's going to be more towards that sort of like more outgoing Jean Grey. She's got more of the look for it as well. And I think if you're going to cast someone like Sadie Sink straight off the back of Stranger Things, you're going to want a bigger character for her to fill those boots, as opposed to a character that was introduced in an animated spin-off for the masses as a whole. I think everyone will know Jean Grey, or even have seen Jean Grey more than they know Mayday Parker. Makes sense to me.
Fair.
It has implications, though, doesn't it? Because if you're casting her as Jean Grey, and I imagine the point of this is they're going to then use her for the X-Men when they do the reboot.
Oh, fuck! Noah Schnapp's going to be Iceman! Bollocks!
Dustin's going to be Wolverine.
No, I'm going to be Wolverine.
Could you imagine?
But what I'm saying, Andrew, what's my point is, like, if you're casting her as Jean Grey, then you're going to have to then have age appropriate for the rest of them. So you're going to have a Cyclops that's in that kind of mid to late 20s.
Well, that's what they're going to do. So they're going to cast actors like Finn Wolfhard, like Gaten Matarazzo for those characters. But no, people in that sort of age bracket, but they're still going to have Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
No. Have you ever seen, I don't know if you guys have...
increasingly problematic.
I don't know if you've ever seen The Pitch, but there's an American guy, an influencer, or a YouTube influencer called Coy Jandreau, and his pitch for Wolverine is fucking awesome. He's like, introduce him in a TV series and do 4 seasons, but do them a season in like World War II, a season in the 60s, a season in the 80s, and then by the end of the 4 seasons, you're then used to me playing Wolverine. That when you get to the movie and it aligns timeline wise with what's going on in the, like, you're then like, oh, that's, and it allows you to do 2 or 3 X-Men movies where Wolverine's not involved, and you can focus on your Cyclops, your Jean Grey, your Iceman.
He wasn't supposed to be, like, he wasn't initially made as an X-Men. He was made as a
Hulk,
someone to fight Hulk.
Yep.
And then he was just made an X because we need a Canadian in it, and I think that's. I just love Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine's great.
I love him.
And that game's coming out in September. I can't fucking.
I know. I'm currently replaying Spider-Man 2, the PlayStation Spider-Man 2. Paul wouldn't know, in anticipation, and I'm just like, it's not as good as the first one. It's nowhere near as good as the first one. I
like the second one.
Suit.
I like it.
It's okay, but it's repetitive.
I like the Venom stuff.
Back to Spider-Man.
I like the Venom
Best
stuff.
live action Spider-Man movie and top 10 in the MCU.
Incorrect.
That's a bold claim.
Incorrect.
Bold
Sam Raimi's
claim.
Spider-Man 2 exists. I'm sorry. You can't say that.
It's bold, man. But to me, the thing is I'm going, like, you can take this kind of stuff with a pinch of salt, but it's all positive, and I'm going, like, even just say it, like, even if you don't say it's the best live action Spider-Man, top 10 in the MCU. We're going to re-rank the MCU, and I think you're going to realise how difficult it's going to be. As much as you guys like rag on it and say, oh, it's not the same. If you consider how many of the movies make a top 10, you're talking there's at least 20 of those movies that you could argue. Like, I think our lists are going to be so different when we redo it. I think it's going to be so different.
Re-ranking for Doomsday.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you.
Go on.
Where does Age of Ultron currently sit on your lists?
So there are about 40 films. The thing for me is I'm probably going to do a rewatch of it all in the lead up to Doomsday, just all the movies. I think there's a lot wrong with Ultron, but I think it gets a bad rap. I think it's actually a decent film.
Yeah, I think it's
decent.
I'm really excited for James Spader to come back as
Vision
Ultron
Quest.
for Vision Quest. I'm like, genuinely, when I saw it, he was like, Paul Bettany was like, oh, it's so great working with James Spader. I was like, oh, James Spader's coming back. Oh my god! I love how he plays Ultron. It's like he is beautiful in that otherwise okay film.
I think, but again, you say okay. There's moments in that film.
I know there's a really good film.
That the moment with Vision where he lifts Mjolnir. I lost my shit in the cinema watching that and stuff. And there's like so many, like the Tony stuff, and there's stuff within that film that people are now kind of equating to Doom, which would be really cool if they kind of wove that in. I know you might be stretching and stuff, but for the sounds of it, Kevin Feige wanted Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom for years, so like I think this is what I'm saying. That's why I'm quite glad we're re-ranking it, because I think it's I think you're going to find some like
I think I've only seen it
underrated
once.
gems.
or twice.
Really?
I don't think I've seen it more than twice.
Oh, no, I've
possibly once. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen Ultron.
Every time there's like an Avengers movie, I
Possibly
always do like a
twice.
full rewatch. I'll go, I'm going to rewatch Infinity War, and before I can hit play, I'm like, might as well just watch it all. I'll just fight Iron Man, get it on. The movie has great needle drops. Love hearing that, because that's some of my favourite stuff about Into the Spider-Verse, like that. The stuff where Miles like discovers that he is Spider-Man, jumps off the building, the music drop on, that's absolutely amazing. The movie was hilarious. It scored a 9.5 out of 10, but they didn't like the ending. Now, it's the only negative thing that was really said. That could be taken in many different ways, because to me, I don't know about you guys, but if a movie's got a wonderful opening and it's a really good middle and the end sucks, that kind of ruins the movie for me. I would rather have a boring opening and an okay middle, but then the ending's great, because you leave the film going, oh, that actually ended really, really cool. That ended really, really well. There are theories that it ends on a cliffhanger, which to me,
and that's what the issue is.
To me,
that's interesting.
That I can understand why people would have a negative thought towards that.
I mean, if that's the case, it's kind of silly, because Spider-Man was involved in the last cliffhanger that the MCU had, and that was arguably one of the best endings to a movie that the MCU has achieved. So if it's that sort of case, grow up, people. If it's like, if it's a letdown, that's going to be, it'll be disappointing, because we've waited so long for this. Andrew's waited so long for this. We want it to be satisfying. I think if I can see it being something in the case of the ending for Spider-Man is rushed, and then the actual end of the film is setting up a multiverse. Oh, there he is.
It's always somewhere.
I reckon it's going to like rush through Peter's emotional endpoint for the film, and then we get a really rushed in for that last ending. Here's what's going to happen next week on Marvel, and it's going to be an X-Men reveal.
Who knows? But I'm taking 9.5 out of 10 every day, all day, and twice on Sundays. Like
who was it that who got on the draft? Was it Paul?
No.
Was it you that got on the draft?
Hi. My first pick?
Yes, it was. Dick.
Not happy.
For Mooney's sake, I hope it's shit.
No, I don't care. No, could not care less. But like, no, I want it to be 100. I don't care if it gets 50 points. I want it to be 100. It won't be, but I would love it to be. So, from Spider-Man Brand New Day, again, once the new trailer drops, we will be doing our trailer reactions. All our trailer reactions are on our TikTok, so make sure you can follow us on TikTok at Withmates Podcast. But let's move on to a little bit of black and white. Well, some black and white, because he started watching it in colour, and then we shamed him into watching it in black and white. Mooney, tell us about Spider-Man Noir.
That I did, yes, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry that I wanted to watch it in colour for a little bit, but no, genuinely, based on that point, it was very interesting to kind of flip between the two, because it was shot. Obviously, I imagine it was shot with both in mind, because I've read a couple of things, there's some interviews and stuff about it with the creators and stuff, so they didn't like shoot it in black and white, and then people were going, could we get it in colour as well? I think the intention the whole time was to make that happen. So that's a very interesting filming technique that is required for that.
Isn't it like the colour version is like it's been restored to Technicolor from black and white?
Yes,
because that's how it looks.
Yes, so I think that's what the kind of aesthetic they're going for, but I think that it was always shot with that intention, so it's not like they're just kind of did it after the fact. But what I would say is that I think the show is, on reflection after watching both, is better in black and white. I think I think the way that Spider-Noir looks in particular, like his costume, and just there's something about it in black and white which kind of makes it a bit more kind of not realistic, but what I mean is like it looks more like not a fan film, but that kind of like vibe when it's in the colour, like him in his costume.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. There's just something about it that kind of looks not. I'm not wanting to be too harsh here, but it's not that it's amateurish. It's just that it doesn't look quite right.
It hasn't got that budget like the full studio behind it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just that the money's not quite there, but on the black and white, it looks absolutely fine. It looks like it's meant to be in that format. What I would say about the show is that I can't understand why it worked, but it did. It's one of those kind of weird kind of Nick Cage.
I can explain
it. Experiences that what do you think?
You like Nick Cage?
I don't like. No, I'm actually quite ambivalent about Nick Cage.
Mooney?
Okay. It's Paul who likes Nick Cage.
You like Nick Cage. There is a part of you that likes Nick Cage, because if you didn't like Nick Cage, we wouldn't have to suffer as much as we had to do with all that stuff that you want us to watch and cover and stuff like that. Whether you want to admit it or not,
I want you to suffer. That's more than me liking Nick Cage. But there are some. Well, I'm fascinated by Nick Cage in the sense of that as Joseph. Again, I bang on this bit all the time with Joseph because we are both Community fans. Shout out to Community. Nick Cage, Good or Bad, is a fantastic episode of Community where one of the characters analyzes Nick Cage and whether he is indeed a good actor or a bad actor, or does he make good films or bad films. He is a fascinating person in terms of that. He's an odd guy, but he's a fascinating. Like, is he good? Is he not good? Is he over the top? Is he not over the top? And he does certainly walk that line in this show. Like, he at times he is very grounded.
That's Johnny Cash. Sorry, that's not Nick Cage.
Joaquin Phoenix.
I could see him. I could see him play Johnny Cash actually. No, the like he walks the line in the show where there's times where I'm like thinking, yeah, this is a decent performance. This he's very grounded. He's very he's doing the genre well. And there's times where I'm going, he's Nick Cage that. Okay, there we go. There's Face Off. There's Face Waterfalls. But like so bizarrely for me, the show worked. The show. I think he suited the style. I think the show itself suited the style. It was written in such a way that it definitely felt like one of those kind of older noir kind of style films. It wasn't like a you know what I mean. Like
I don't want to be written like fucking New Girl, do I? If I'm sitting watching a noir crime drama and like Nick Cage.
I mean, Winston is in it.
Winston is in it. Good shout. Yeah. Subconsciously thinking that, but no, like what I mean is like. It's not written in the kind of hyper realism that we now see in TV and film, and like it's not written in that kind of style. It's written in that kind of older kind of the way that films were written back in the day, which nowadays seems actually quite like out there in terms of how people are talking and things like that. It seems very like on the nose sometimes, but it works. It all kind of works. It all comes together. I would recommend watching it. I think it's a very fun piece of television that's come out this year. It's a surprise. It's as good as it is, I think, and the fact it does work as well as it does. Do you want me to give a score, Andrew, based on what I'm thinking at this point in time? Based on what else has come out this year in terms of TV, I can't give it more than a 7.
Okay,
I would say I think it's a 7 out of 10. It is a. Hang on, I should know this. Is 7 good?
Yeah.
No, 7's great.
7's great.
7's great. I would give it a 7.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a 6. I think it's a 7. I would say that.
So.
What you're thinking so far?
I'm only 4 episodes in. I will say I have been on my phone a lot, which always kind of tells me where my thoughts are with it. I'm not a big fan of Nick Cage's style. I think he is a good actor. I think there is a part of him that leans into being Nick Cage now. Like Nick Cage has done some stuff where people are like, oh, that's what Nick Cage does, and he now kind of leans into that. The things that get me are silly. So he's got the voice, see, where he talks like this. Nobody else talks like that, and I'm just like, what are we doing? Like that.
No, but that is explained. That is explained.
Oh right, okay, right. That makes sense then, right? So I've picked up on something then. But to me, that was an irritation where I'm just like, stop being Nick Cage if nobody else is doing it, please. But if that's explained, that's fine. I like the darker tone for Spider-Man. My thought is though like I think you're not wasting's maybe a harsher word, but I think something that worked really well in the Spider-Verse movies was he was like small inserts. You would just get a nice wee line for him where it's not the entire thing is based on that character, and when you get those lines it's like, oh, that's a nice wee funny refreshing change to the character. So having the full series about that particular character for me hasn't really hit yet. I think Gleeson, I think he's a phenomenal actor, and I'm happy seeing him in anything. I think the supporting cast are really cool. I really like the receptionist. Forgive me, I can't remember.
Yes.
I don't know their name, but she's fantastic.
Yeah.
They're
all
Do you, Andrew,
they're all
think
very
it
good,
would
actually.
have worked better as like a lackluster 45-minute TV like one-off,
like Punisher
like
style?
Punisher?
No, I don't think that.
You know what? I think
can I just say
arguments
you're not
either
going to
way.
make me bite.
Yeah, go for it.
You're not going to make me bite.
Not trying to get a bite, mate. Not trying, just stating a fact.
Not trying.
Not just stating a fact, mate. It's a fucking fact.
Me and Joseph agree on Punisher. We didn't give a score for Punisher. Oh, I should have done one of those for the. I forgot to do Punisher.
0.
No, I mean like on the
chart,
pictures that I made.
Yeah, give it a big old goose egg.
Yes, Joseph. I know that reference.
You're stinky.
No, like you make a good point though, Andrew, about the supporting cast. I think the villains all work very well, and like actually having the Spider-Man villains like that we know, but in that 1930s style, I think is really cool.
It's very cool, and it kind of leans into the Spider-Verse thing, like the opening of is it Beyond or not Through Into whatever one, the second Spider-Verse movie that opens with the like
Cross.
Darwinian vulture, like like that kind of style. I love that in that film. So I like the fact that these, like the Sandman in this is very different to any other kind of Sandman that we've seen, in the same way Electro and all that kind of stuff. So look, there are aspects of the show that I like. I'm obviously going to finish it as well. So there's a part of me that is somewhat enjoying it, but it's not. I'm not thrilled with it.
I think for me, Joseph can ask a good question about it in terms of what different way of doing it would you have done, and I think actually, you know what, it would have worked better as an animated show. I think the story itself and the actual concept of it is really, really interesting. Is that the setting it back in time in this noir kind of 1930s style, because it is obviously based on comics. There's a comic series of noir Spider-Man, which sounds very interesting. Actually, potentially I might read it. It like I love what they did with all the villains and stuff. So I think it possibly could have worked better like that. But I personally enjoyed it. I did. I think it was good.
I reckon, because I've only seen a couple of clips. I've seen how they've done Sandman, and I think it's a really nice take. I was hoping when it was announced it was going to be either a one-off of like you get like him fighting through a little bit of his own rogues gallery, or we get like an anthology where it's a villain of the week style thing, because I personally would have loved to see Vaudeville Mysterio. That would have been amazing.
That's cool.
Like,
with the reviews and stuff, and the way that Sony and Amazon work, it's probably going to get a second series.
But that's the thing.
I mean, I've not seen it. I don't know how it ends or whatever. But like to me, I don't know. Like just from the outlook of how the reviews and stuff went. Have you started it yet?
I think it would have worked better as
not yet, no.
less episodes as well. I would have given it less episodes.
Yeah.
I would have given it maybe 4 to 6 episodes.
I think the thing
There's a bit of
for me as well is just it's like I'm not into the binge culture anymore. I don't like a binge. I don't, and it's like these are.
I struggle with it.
I don't mind a binge if they're like 30-minute episodes. These are like 45 to 50 minutes.
Well,
and it's a bit.
Andrew, if you really want a show that's fantastic for that, you watch it week to week. They're hour-long episodes. I've got the TV show for you, my man.
Go on.
The Pit.
Not there's too much stuff. Too much new stuff.
No, you need that. It is new, and it's amazing. It's so good.
Can I give you my TV recommendation?
Oh yeah, you said
it is also on Amazon Prime. It's a show called Company Retreat. It is It is the second series of what Jury Duty was. So it is a show where every person in it is an actor apart from one. And the description of it is it's a company goes on this like kind of retreat together, very Office kind of feeling, and everybody's an actor apart from one guy. It is the most heartwarming, lovely show.
Really good.
It is such a good watch, and it's like it's genuinely funny, and it's like it's it's maybe the only kind of reality TV that I can get behind. It's just very cute, but they do this thing at the end. In fact, I won't spoil it. They do a thing at the end that's really nice. When you see,
have you seen the first season yet?
I started watching it and I was just like, yeah, this isn't the same. I preferred Company Retreat.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll maybe give it another go. But yeah, like if you're looking, also I don't know if we've spoke about this on the podcast, but Last One Laughing is fantastic.
Yes, Last One Laughing is brilliant. It's part of that has just entered my vernacular. Like meats and cheeses always pleases. You can't go, or like My Mother Was in Arms dealing. Beautiful. It's if you want to see the best of British comedy and British comedy legends, go for it. The second season isn't as good.
The first season was better, but the second season's still good.
I think the second, I've seen somewhere that there was a wee bit of like rigging the result in the second season, just to keep certain people in it longer, but I don't know, it's all hearsay and all that. However, what's the pit about, Andrew? You asked me so kindly. Thank you for asking. Go
on then.
It's the best medical drama ever. It's a spiritual successor to ER. It is. No, it's better than Scrubs.
Fuck off.
It is because
no, I'm not watching it out of fucking spite.
All right, you will miss out. It is utterly fantastic.
What's it on?
It is on Now TV.
HBO.
But you can get on now because HBO. So you can get on. I know Now has it. Does Prime have some HBOs?
Yeah.
HBO.
Anyway,
No, because
HBO's now on.
I was going to say HBO's now a streaming service over here as well.
Yeah. Yes, you can get it on Now and Prime and on HBO itself.
Cool. But you've essentially got the premise of the show is it is in the Pittsburgh ER ward, ER department, hence the name The Pit, and it stars Noah Wyle of ER fame, and he essentially he co-writes and produces the whole show because essentially he wanted to give back. Because he was like sitting on his Todd in lockdown thinking, I'm doing fuck all, I want to do something. And this show started as a thanks to all of the healthcare workers that worked over COVID, who slaved their asses off. And each episode is roughly an hour long and takes place in each consecutive hour of a single shift. So each season is a single shift, and how that shift develops through the day. It is brilliant, and shout out to an actor I forgot existed who's in it. Can you guys cast your mind back to when you guys might have been in your teens? I was probably younger. There was a little CBBC show, CBBC show called Young Dracula.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
loved it. Loved it.
I was out kissing girls.
Yeah.
Loser. Fucking loser.
Loser. Who'd do that? Yuck.
Girls stink.
Girls getting cooties. But the young Welsh kid who played young Dracula's in it, and I forgot he was Welsh. Yeah. His
that's good. That's good to hear.
Bloody brilliant.
I loved him.
The cast is phenomenal. You've got Bryan Cranston's daughter in it, who I can't remember her name. She's fantastic.
Ms. Cranston.
Who?
Ms. Cranston.
No, she's using her mum's name.
Oh, she's using the mum's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. It's the steers away from the nepotism boat.
True.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact.
Apart from the fact that you're just like, that's who she is.
It's not got a job now. Fucking. Yeah.
It's such a good show, and it feels so realistic because of the attention to detail they've had. The amount of coordinators they had about all the medical stuff is fantastic. Even down to like the loop group of like the voice actors filling in the walla in the background, they all have to be medically on point. It's brilliant. And there's no music in it at all, so you don't have the issue of you're sitting on your phone going like, oh, what's happening there? Oh, the music will tell me what's happening. You have to actually pay attention, and it's some of the best television I've watched in recent. Genuinely, for me, the amount it's gripping me is on the same level as Severance. but for different
He's
reasons.
He's trying to get me into it now.
He's fucking selling me off, man. I haven't just heard that word, and I'm like, not doing it.
But Andrew, I'm offering Craig a beautifully medium rare cooked steak here with gorgeous like wedges, all that stuff. I know you just want turkey dinosaurs. I'm not offering
the fact
turkey
that
dinosaurs.
You have a tone of snobbery to turkey dinosaurs says more about you, my friend, than me, right? Beige. We love beige.
Beige.
I'll give it a watch. Because I think the only thing I'm watching just now is Spider-Man. But one other thing that I would like to bring up is a movie that I've seen. It is my fourth 10 out of 10 of the year. It's the second movie that I've given 10 out of 10. It's a little horror movie called Obsession. It's fucking brilliant. It's so good. It is.
The trailer.
I might go and see it.
So good.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't do horror, but I might go and see it.
Fantastic. It is legitimately scary. There are jump scares, but it's not a horror movie that is just jump scares. It is so well written. The performances, and I'm going to say it now, my bold prediction is that, let me get her name up.
Oh, you thinking Oscars?
Yes. Indy.
Wow.
I'm going to butcher this name and I apologise. Indy Navarrete should get Oscar for this. It's so good. So good.
Right.
The small nuances, the change in our it's hard for me to describe without spoiling the film, but she gives the best performance I've seen this year. I don't think she will, because it's a small. The movie cost $1 million to make. It is a small indie horror film. I don't think she'll get
amazing.
Oscar nominated. She deserves.
Oh, she will.
She deserves.
Yeah. The buzz around it. The buzz around it. She's definitely going to be.
I hope so.
In the mix,
because
100%.
I'm telling you now. It is. I don't like horror films. It's arguably now my favourite film of the year.
Could you say, Andrew, since seeing it, you've become obsessed with it? Could you say
my
that?
algorithm certainly thinks so. The stuff that I'm seeing on it today, like the behind the scenes stuff and theories, because that's the thing as well, is like it's so open to theories. It's fantastic. And again, I've said about I've just brought up Indy. The main guy, Michael, is fantastic. The supporting cast, Cooper Tomlinson. So Michael Johnson's the main guy, but then Cooper Tomlinson, Megan Lawless, like it's fantastic. Like it's such a. The other thing as well is it's such a small cast, but the premise is great. The direction is great. The way they do the horror is great. There's like visual horror. There's sound horror. There's horror. There's horror. So much in it, and it's in a way very relatable, because there's stuff that they do that you go, brilliant. Yep. It's go watch this film.
Like
the thing that I always champion.
Andy Richter's in it.
Sorry, he's got a small part in it as well.
That's cool.
The one thing I would say, right, is like, yes, I love my Marvel. I love my fucking summer blockbuster movies. Bang bang shoot shoot, kill stab stab, all that. Love that. Go watch original movies when they come out, and they are as good as this. Then we get more of them.
Have you heard the TV rumor about it?
No.
So apparently the director's saying that if there's scope for it, he's considering making like a kind of Twilight Zone style TV show.
That makes sense.
Where it'd be like a different, like, because I know the premise, I won't spoil it for Joseph, but a different like thing each episode.
Yeah.
And then showing the consequences
100%,
of each one.
You can 100% do that. 100%. It's so open to that, and it's so like I'm telling you, man. Even the moments in this movie that do still resonate with me, where I'm just like, what the fuck? It's brilliant. If you get the chance, go see this film. It is so good. It is one of the only. That's the other thing as well, is like some of the facts about it. Right, it cost $1 million to make. It's going to be one of the only films that is going to make 100 times its budget. It's going to make over $100 million if it's not already done so.
That's mental.
It is the biggest jump up from opening weekend. So normally, like when a film comes out, so hypothetically, if a film comes out and it makes 100 million in the opening weekend, 9 times out of 10, it usually takes a 50% drop, and it will maybe make 50 million, and that's a good weekend. That's a good drop, as if you only lose like 50%. Anything less than that, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
This movie went up by 50% because more people were going to go see it. It is it is going to be, by the end of the year when we're talking our top 10, it's in my top 10. I can already guarantee it's in my top 10. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
It is such a good film. I cannot stress enough how much I enjoyed this film. And again, there's points where I laughed. There's points when I smiled. There are points where I sat like mouth agog. I shat myself a couple of times. Not literally. It's a Scottish phrase. I forget we've got American people. I just pooed. It was so good I pooed. No, I got a fright.
I did a big poo in the middle of the cinema.
Of excitement. No, I got a fright. It is such a good film. I adored it. It's so good. It's 10 out of 10 without hesitation.
I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah, I'm sold.
I'm telling you.
Let's do it.
Look, there's people maybe watching, and you guys that you'll go see it and go, yeah, it was alright. I'm telling you now, I loved it. It's such a good film, and it's so well done, and it's so well performed.
And a big miss on the movie draft as well.
Big time.
Miss.
I'm gutted that I missed it because
it's
it's
97%.
I had it sitting there, and then I was like, I didn't fully rate the premise when I was
96.
looking at it, and I thought, I'll go for like bigger, more certain hits.
The thing for me as well, though, is like I didn't know about it, and like obviously from the game point of view of the movie draft, yes, I'm gutted I missed it. But in terms of I seen this film, the trailer like a week ago, and I've went and seen it. It's the same. It's the movie I always use. This and this is now one. It's going to be the next one that I do. Nightcrawler. I seen in the cinema. I seen a trailer a week before it came out. Went and seen it. It was my favourite film of the year, and it's the one that I'll always recommend. This now is in the same tier for me as Nightcrawler. Anybody asks me for like a thriller horror movie recommendation, this will be my first one that I recommend. It's so good. I love it. I'll go see it. Cool. I think
gives us all hope as well.
Sorry?
Gives us all hope in indie filmmakers.
Oh yeah,
100%.
100%. A little bit of game news, and then we can talk about the films that we've seen and the films that we're going to see in June. I got James Bond First Light, 007 First Light. I've only played an hour of the game. Bloody brilliant. It's really good. It's an Andrew game. It is an Andrew game if there was ever an Andrew game. It's getting related to like Uncharted, but what I will say is, again, I've only played an hour of it. The opening is fantastic. The opening is so good. So like, I think this isn't spoiling anything, and then when I get to spoiler, I'll stop. But the opening, they've showed gameplay of it. Like, I think that was like, it's like the first kind of 25 minutes of the game where you kind of drop in on a mission and MI6 take it over, and you kind of, it's just kind of showing you the ropes of the game and stuff, which is fantastic. That's a great bit. But the bit after that, are you going to get it?
Probably.
Probably, because
right, I won't spoil it then. I won't.
It gives me Hitman vibes, but like
it's the obviously it's the makers of the Hitman games, and I think there are, once you get into it, there are sections of the game that are very Hitman-esque. But I'm telling you, gameplay wise, it's mate, the combat in it's great. It feels like James Bond. The voice actor is great as James Bond. But
who's it that voices him? Do we know?
We do know,
because I can't remember
off the top of my head.
The guy playing him, it's oh god, I do know him. He actually could play James Bond in live action. Is it Spielers? Ed Spielers, is that his name?
Patrick Gibson.
No,
Samsonite. Swami. I wasn't even close.
Patrick Gibson. He played Young Dexter.
Yes.
In the Dexter TV show. Yes. He's very good. He's
Wonderful.
a very good actor.
The only thing I've seen about it is like if you get noticed or like found out by like the guards and stuff, it's not like other stealth games where either the mission ends or they come after you. Like Bond has like a cover for it. He's like, oh, I'm just here doing this, and
I've not got into any of this kind of stuff, but I'm just on the first hour of gameplay. It's an Andrew game, and the way we've played all these kind of games before. Like we've done the tutorials, we've done the this is push this button and then you do this. The way they do that is so cool. It's so cool.
I can't wait.
I'm
going to need something because I'm going through Spider-Man 2 again just because I was like, I never completed it. I want to get it, and fuck me, is it so repetitive?
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know why I'm still going with it. Because I've been going back to like old retro games, like going back to my handhelds and stuff. I mean, say retro. It's so weird to call the DS a retro.
Oh, that's so retro now, though.
Yuck.
30-year-old.
But
30-year-old?
It can't be. It'll be about 15 years old at this point.
I'd say 20-year-old. When did the first DS
but like, I've had so much fun going back to old retro content. We've like set up our old PlayStation, like the PS1. I'm looking to like set up my GameCube. I really want to do something in the house and make like a little retro nook, get an old CRTV, and a pal of mine who watches the show is gonna. He did it recently, and I'm like, I've been thinking of this idea for fucking ages, and I know if I do it, folk are going to be like, you just copied your pal. I'm like, no, I didn't. I've had this idea for ages, but I want to get all my retro consoles set up. And like have like a little retro
22
corner.
years old. The first Nintendo DS, 2004. The year you were born.
That would make sense.
Andrew, are you editing this pod?
If you want me to.
Yes, he is.
Can you just superimpose the Matt Damon aging gif over me there?
Very cute. You think that I have that ability to do that? I am a top and tail editor at best. So much so that I had to edit after something was already uploaded onto YouTube because I forgot about something. Anyway,
Christ.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this game. It's like I think it's 20 hours or something like that, which is a nice wee number for me. I like a game. Any other business before we crack on that I've not brought up that we want to talk about?
I don't.
Oh, DC. You want to talk about?
DC.
You want to go talk about the DC casting?
Good job, Craig. That's why we're here. So I'm going to get this up. So the DC news that I've seen,
DC news
is a certain character is getting again. I realise that we're all getting very tired of how many versions and iterations we've got, especially all at the one time. But I seen a rumor of who's playing the Joker in Brave and the Bold. Have you seen that?
Oh, Skarsgård. Yeah, I can see it.
Which Skarsgård? Which of them?
All
of them
Pennywise.
at once?
They're all just tagging in. The guy that plays Pennywise.
Yeah, Bill
Cool.
Skarsgård.
No, Bill Skarsgård's the oldest one.
No,
that's Stellan.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
I think
Skarsgård's
right.
doing it. It'll be a good performance. There we go. Wrap it up. Ship it. On to the next villain.
Yeah, there's not really. I've just typed in Brave and the Bold. There's not really a lot of news about that film.
I think genuinely, I think the success of Matt Reeves' Batman stuff and the buzz around it is actually hampering that production. And I genuinely think it's a mistake to go down the route of doing it at this point in time. Because
give us other villains.
Matt Reeves' Batman 2 is going to be so good, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Movie of the year next year.
Do you know why like the Clooney Batman was so good? So many villains. You know why like that era of Batman was so good and fun. So there's so many different villains. It wasn't just Joker all the fucking time. Well, now it's just Joker. It's like, oh, you like Joker? We're going 100 years Joker. Go more Jokers and you can shake a fucking stick at. Give us different. Give us the fucking dude who's like a firefly. Give us that guy, whoever the fuck he is.
That would work.
Give me Calendar Man. Give me Kite Man. Give me someone who doesn't wear a purple suit and paints his hair green.
It's not even wanting different ones though. It's like, to me, I'm going like, we've not really had a good Freeze. Give me Freeze.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
No.
You seen Gotham?
I have. Talking about films.
Yeah.
Talking about movies.
We've had the best Freeze. We've had the best
at the time,
Freeze.
I loved it, but I want a new one.
And you still do.
So, just because we brought up the Batman 2, the full cast for the Batman 2 has been announced. So you've obviously got Robert Pattinson returning as Batman. Sebastian Stan has been cast as Harvey Dent.
That's going to be great.
Scarlett Johansson as Gilda Dent. Is that his wife?
That'll be his wife, yeah.
Charles Dance as Christopher Dent, his dad.
Oh,
that's going to be great. I fucking love Charles Dance.
You've got Sebastian Koch and Brian Tyree Henry, who I adore. I think he's a fantastic actor. They haven't had their roles announced yet, but they're also in it. Andy Serkis is coming back as Alfred. Colin Farrell returns as the Penguin, and Jeffrey Wright comes back as Jim Gordon. So it is definitely starting to stack up to look like it's going to be one of the best movies. Is that next year?
I think it's 2027.
Oh, but just because you mentioned Brian Tyree Henry, are we thinking Tombstone maybe?
Could be,
because he has the vibe of Tombstone a wee bit, especially after just watching Spider-Noir, because obviously the guy playing Spider
in Batman, Craig.
Oh, sorry.
What's this? What's he said? Tell me the boo-boo. I missed it. I was looking something up. What did he say?
He asked if
That's
Tombstone's going to be in
on
Batman.
The podcast.
That's
my most embarrassing. I am clearly overworked at the minute.
Because he's a Spider-Man guy. See, I didn't even pick up on that. I was looking up stuff.
That is
what a silly
nuts. I would like to apologise to all watchers and listeners. That is dreadful.
Don't apologise. Stand by your convictions, Craig. I think you'd be a great
I want Tombstone in Batman 2. I will not go and see it unless Tombstone is in Batman 2.
So, just because I was looking up the Batman release date, 2027 is going to be epic.
27, yeah, it's looking amazing.
So just
again,
we're going to add this in 2027 movies. Legends of Zelda, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, which could end the greatest trilogy of all time. The Batman Part 2, October. Avengers Secret Wars, December. That'll probably get pushed. I think that'll get pushed back.
That's gonna get pushed.
You've got animated ones. You've got Ice Age, Sonic 4, Godzilla, Kong, Quiet Place 3, Frozen 3. Star Wars Starfighter comes out next year. Lord of the Rings, Hunt for Gollum. I'm sure is there not a Superman as well coming out or something? Is that not when the new Superman
Man of Tomorrow?
Out?
Wait, no.
Man of Tomorrow. Yeah, Man of Tomorrow is 2027.
Is it coming out? Really?
Apparently the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is coming out next year as well, the animated one, which I adored.
Oh, like the
Mutant
one
Mayhem.
That came out a couple of years ago. Yeah. That was great. Great.
In fantasy movie draft news, Air Bud Returns is January 2027.
Oh no!
Yes! No bomb for Andrew.
Hold on. You need to get a new bomb.
We need to speak to the commish, but I'm pretty certain the rule for movies that get pushed.
No points. Oh, who gave you Airbud? Was that me? Did I give you Airbud? Or was it Mooney gave you Airbud?
I think it was Mooney.
No, it wasn't me. It was because you gave me Fockers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You gave me
Fockers.
Joseph,
you gave me Airbud.
Bollocks.
Scoresies. Let's talk about June. We've already kind of covered the movies that we've seen, all our scores and all our yes, Joseph.
Isn't a bit early?
Sorry?
To be talking about it. That doesn't come out till December.
What doesn't?
June.
I hate you so much. I do. Honestly, I absolutely hate you so much. I didn't say June. I said June. J-U-N-E. I hate him. Absolutely hate him. I kind of want to edit him out the entire episode. You know the movies we've seen in May because we have reviewed them. Have you seen any other ones that we've not talked about?
Unfortunately, no. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that I've not seen any.
I seen Passenger. It was shit.
Okay.
But if you like that kind of movie, go see it. But yeah,
I take it. Movie of the month is Obsession. Then is it? Although, well, yeah, because we all saw
Mando Grogu.
We all saw
Mando.
What did we see together?
Mando.
Yes, not me. Mando.
Mango and
no,
Grogu.
It's Obsession. Obsession is movie of the month. I know you've not seen it, but I'm telling you now, it's the best film that's come out this month. It's so good.
Fair. I'm okay with that.
However, June is stacked. Now, we want in the comment section you to list your preferences for the movies that you want to see us cover in depth, right? We will cover all these movies if we again, there's so many that we need to see, but we're going to try and cover them on non-spoilers on the
I think you have a
TikTok.
cinema day.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
So technically this is May, but realistically I will see these movies in June. Backrooms comes out today, which we are recording on the 29th of May. I'm interested in that. There is a movie called Tuner, starring Leo Woodall and Dustin Hoffman, which is a crime drama about a guy who is, I don't know if he's deaf. Is he deaf? I think he's deaf. I don't know.
He's got some sort of
ear thing where he can crack safes and all that. You also have Power Ballad, which is a comedy drama starring Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas. Paul Rudd writes a song, Nick Jonas steals it and becomes uber famous or gets really rich off it. June 3rd, Masters of the Universe. Again, this is a film that I wasn't really interested in, but there's some interesting reviews coming about it. So
there's been a lot of like strange crossovers with Masters of the Universe, similar to like what they had with Devil Wears Prada 2. There's so many like out there bits of like advertisement and product placement. Yeah. Like I keep getting recommended on like Instagram and YouTube, like one of those like endless runner games, but it's just Skeletor running along a subway track. I'm like, that's
funny.
What the fuck?
That's funny. I like that. Scary Movie 6 comes out June 5th. Definitely seeing that. It's now been definitely rated as an R, so I don't know if that'll be an 18 over here or 15, but I like that. Disclosure Day, the new Steven Spielberg Alien movie. Emily Blunt, Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, Eve Hewson. It is getting good reviews as well. We will definitely be seeing that. Toy Story 5 comes out June 19th. Keanu Reeves, Tom Hanks. Fucking everybody else that's been in every other Toy Story. Again, getting good reviews. We'll try and see that. And then a big ending to the year, or to the month, in June. We've got Supergirl that we will most definitely be covering. And I personally will be going to see Jackass best and last because I love a bit of Jackass. But let us know in the comment section, what film are you looking forward to the most? Which one do you want to see us covering? Full spoilers, which one are you going, nah, we don't really want to hear about that. And let us know all your thoughts on any movies and TV shows that you're watching or seeing, anything like that. Guys, anything to finish?
No. None.
Fair.
Nothing at all.
Cool. Well, I'm hungry, so I'm going to sign off and go make something to eat. Probably beans on toast, because I have no food.
Wait, is that beans and toast for breakfast?
Yes.
Ooh, beans and toast is a supper meal.
I've got nothing. I've got nothing else in. I've got no eggs.
I've
got no sausages.
I'll excuse me.
I've got a tin.
I need to go as well.
I've got a tin of beans and sausages. Protein, baby.
Oh, if it's beans and sausages, that's fine. But just regular beans on toast.
No.
Breakfast,
Beans
that's
and sausages.
Weird.
Beans,
yeah. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
So I used to have spaghetti and sausages, but then my good lady was like, "You should have beans and sausages because protein."
Oh, spaghetti and sausages! What a shout! Oh,
yeah, elite.
Magnifique.
That is all for this month's catch up. Let us know in the comment section. Get involved in any of the conversations. Talk to us about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Talk to us about Spider-Noir. If you've seen Obsession, if you're playing James Bond, if you've watched The Pit, get involved in the conversation. Get involved in the comments below. Make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Hit that red button. And if you want to know when all our videos are coming, hit the notification bell and you'll get notified whenever any stuff gets posted. As I say, if you like non-spoiler stuff, if you like trailer reactions, if you like all that good stuff, head on over to our social media channels. @WithMatesPod on TikTok and Instagram are the main ones that we use. But yeah, thank you for another month. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next time. Latest on the Menji.
If we hit 1,000 million subscribers, Andrew will eat a cold tin of beans, one bean at a time, live on TikTok.
I'll do that. No, I can do that. I'll do that. I don't give a fuck about that. Don't know why you would watch it, but I'll do that.